Hello everyone, in today's video I am going to show you some rare ideas of a stalemate defense in a Rook Endgame. In this position it's white to move and white just moved king d6 to protect this pawn on e5, and now it's black to move and black can look for the idea in which black gets stalemated. So I request you to pause this video for a while and just think how can black convert it into a stalemate position. In this position, if black wouldn't have any rook on e1 and any pawn on f7, then this was a stalemate. So we have to think how can we give up that rook on e1 and also that pawn on f7 so that we get a stalemate position for black. So the solution for this study is black plays rook e5, and now if white plays king e5, then f6, and now if black takes this pawn on f6 or just moves away to d5, it's a stalemate position. So after king f6, it's a stalemate position and this match is a draw. So my next position for today's video is this position. In this position it's white to move and white has two alternatives to threaten this g6 pawn. Either white can move rook to g5 or rook to e6. In the actual game white played rook g5. So after rook g5, black plays rook g2 check, king h1, and now black plays rook f2 with the idea of mating attack, and now white plays king to g1, and now black plays rook f6, and now white is in zugzwang position because white has no alternative than to move this rook from g5 square. And once white moves this g5 rook, black simply take this pawn on g3. So after rook a5, black plays king cross g3, then rook a4 supporting this pawn on h4, and now white can play rook to f4, and after rook f4 this pawn is also hanging. So this is a winning position for black. So the correct move in the initial position was rook to e6, and after black plays rook g2 check, king h1, rook g3, white can simply take that pawn on g6, rook g6, and now if black takes that rook on g6, then this is a stalemate position again. And if black plays something rook to b3 or anywhere, then white plays rook g1, and now as we know that this h-file pawn cannot be promoted for a queen. So this is a draw position. So my next position is this one. Black has just given a check to white's king, and now white moves king to d3, and now black plays rook h3 check, and now white plays king c2. So now there's a stalemate chance. Pause this video for a while and think what should have black moved in this position. After king c2, black played rook takes h5 pawn, white played rook a5 check, black played king c4, and now white is forced to take this rook on h5. Otherwise, if white moves anywhere, then the c3 pawn cannot be promoted for a queen because the king is in the position to hold this pawn. So after white takes rook cross h5, then this is a stalemate position. In the game after rook h2 check, white should have played king to e3, and now black gives rook h3 check, white plays king to f4, and after black takes that pawn on c3, white plays h6, and after rook h3, white can play rook a6, protecting that pawn on h6, and now if black plays something rook to h1, then after king f5, white is in a plus position. So my next position is this one. It's white to move and white is in a winning position, but in the game white made some irregularities and the game went for a stalemate. So in the game white played king to f4, then black played king to f7, hinting white to just go for the idea of X-ray attack. and then white played rook h8, and now black took this pawn on a7 because a8 was promoting, so white had to take this pawn. So after rook a7, white gives rook h7 check, and now after king f6, white takes this rook on e7, and it's a stalemate position again. So I hope you guys liked the study of how to go for a stalemate in a minus rook ending. Thanks for watching.